Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the month of March 2021. We are going to just jump right in here and take a look at your current energies with this main spread, and then we are going to clarify at the end with the little tarot here, and we are going to see what comes up for you. Cancer, I feel that this is, number one, make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. I feel like this is a love offer coming in for you here, Cancer. I feel like this could be very surprising. You have the Tower here, but again, the Tower can represent a happy surprise. It can just represent a surprise, something you don't expect. Although I do feel like you have gone through a Tower moment here, Cancer. I feel like this is one of those moments where this reading is kind of like saying maybe you're resisting or you're still holding on to a past connection, or you're still holding on to something here. But it's like the second you let go, I feel like something very, very happy, something very kind of, someone who provides a lot of happiness. Two of Cups is a soulmate is coming in for you. You have this armadillo spirit. This card says set healthy boundaries. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying set healthy boundaries. I feel like it's saying you need to set boundaries. Seven of Wands. I feel like it's saying you need to make sure that, I feel like you need to make sure that when you meet someone, it's not too like hot or cold. I feel like there needs to be kind of some ground rules is a word that's popping into my head with this armadillo spirit. Kind of weird. You have this chameleon spirit as well. I love this card. This card says act as if. So I do feel for some of you, if you want something, you just have to act as if you already have it. You have the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands, again, I feel is saying, it's like someone is coming in very, very surprisingly here. I feel like you've never met anyone like this in a lot of ways as well. I am getting something about change here, and this is why I'm saying this, Cancer, with that armadillo spirit. I feel like this is, or the, with the chameleon spirit that you had there, I feel like this is kind of like a very different type of relationship, but I like it because I feel there's like a lot of heat, a lot of passion here, a lot of happiness, but I also feel this first row here is kind of like saying, hey, Cancer, you have learned a lot from past relationships. You have learned a lot because the Hermit represents climbing to the top of a mountain, and he has done some soul searching. He's gone through a dark night of the soul and everything like that, and now he's shining his inner light. But this card really says that don't forget what you have learned, is what I feel like this is saying. He's even facing towards the past here, Cancer. And I feel that this is kind of like saying, and he's shining his light in this direction. So I feel like he is saying, didn't want to sneeze right into the microphone, Cancer, sorry about that. But I feel like he is saying that you need to remember everything that you've been through. There's like a major turnaround. This is a big surprise here because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the Tower. Major turnaround. And Pisces had a very similar message. If you're dealing with a Pisces, wouldn't really surprise me. Could also be a Scorpio or a Virgo that you're dealing with here. And I feel that this is going to be a total turnaround with that Wheel of Fortune. This has like a very destined feel to me as well, especially with this higher power card. This card is just a card that says that this person is probably divinely guided into your life here. So I do feel that you're kind of connecting with someone here. You have the Two of Cups here. This is like a soul connection. And in this middle row, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Two of Swords. I do feel that sometimes when we get into these very intense connections, it can feel very intense. I'm getting a very intense energy from all this right here. You have the Two of Pentacles, which is like wanting to rush around, wanting to move things quickly. It's a card of juggling, but it's also a card of hard work. I feel intuitively that this is you wanting to put hard work into something. This Tower here, I'm getting two things. Number one, I feel like it's saying once you let go of the past or someone from the past, that's when this intense connection will come in. But number two, I feel like it's saying you need to be very careful and take your time in how you work on this new connection that's coming in for you. It's kind of, I'm almost getting like brick by brick are the words that are popping into my head. So I do feel there is definitely a need for these boundaries like we already talked about, especially with this new person here. I feel like there's a need to take your time. And I also feel like there's a very strong need for you to build this tower back up in the right way. So I would be very careful of rushing. And this is also why right here, the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is going to lands that you've never gone to before. She has these new lands behind her here. There's this island kind of behind her, and that represents a place she has never been. She is sitting where she has always been, and she kind of needs to take her blindfold off, and she needs to step into the water here. So I do feel that some of you are kind of, the card is asking you to become more vulnerable, I feel. So it's kind of like you're going to have to open up to this connection here, and you might have to kind of, be vulnerable. And it's kind of like, whenever we enter into a relationship, I feel like we become more vulnerable because we are kind of taking the risk that we could get hurt. But with this connection here, again, it feels intense probably because it's like a soulmate or, something much stronger. It's like divinely guided, and also I feel like you've never met someone like this before. So I would be careful of the whole like FOMO thing as well here, Cancer. It's like if we get into a connection with a person, and if they seem very special, which I feel like this person is very special, we can have that fear of missing out, right? We can want to really make sure to lock that person down, and we can do things to ruin the connection. So I don't want to scare you. I mean, that's not the point of my readings. My readings are ridiculously positive for a reason, because we create our own reality, right? It's like cards can't be bad or good, really. We choose what happens. We create our own story, right? So I feel like this, but I do feel that this is saying, make sure that you don't necessarily put this person on a pedestal. By the way, if you're not interested in love, to me, this is like a turnaround in work. And so I feel for some of you, it's like you're finally getting recognition for something at work. We'll talk more about that in just a second. You have this Solitude card. I do feel that this is saying with this new person here, who's right here, this King of Swords energy, Cancer, I feel like this is saying that to make sure that you have moments where maybe you have some alone time, maybe you need to schedule some alone time. I feel like, this is coming in hot and heavy. Like I said, I'm like at a loss for words as well. I feel out of breath. This is very intense, like I said, with this new person. So what I would say to you is, number one, make sure to slow things down. Number two, I feel you could feel all those feelings, right? But I would also make sure, like right off the bat, to make sure that you have some time to do things that you enjoy on your own as well. Because I feel like kind of having that alone time, separation time, will allow you to, again, not rush this connection. So it might be a good time to like develop a new hobby or to do something that you enjoy doing, or, just to make sure you have some sort of interest here. That's what's popping into my head intuitively with that card, especially with this person. Because I feel you're meeting someone who's very mature. I feel like they have their own boundaries in place already, and I just feel you could be meeting someone who's like extremely busy as well. They could be like a very hard worker. So I feel it will drive you crazy if like they're working and you have nothing to do. So I feel like that will be very important. I also feel like having your own life, I feel like that's important in relationships in the first place, right? Is having your own life, doing your own thing, having things that you enjoy doing. But I feel like it's going to be very important for you to like cultivate some sort of skill. I'm getting the word cultivate popping into my head with that Solitude card. So this could be you developing a new skill, a hobby, pretty much anything. And again, I feel like if you do that, it'll kind of really cement this relationship. I feel like it'll make it something that's very secure. This is one hell of a reading, Cancer. And like I said, intense as well. You have the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Strength card here. I feel this is how you see this person. I feel this person will stand out. Sorry, I don't really do love readings. I do whatever comes up readings, but this is like clearly a love reading. I just feel that intuitively. And I feel like this person really stands out. I feel like they get a lot of attention. It might be a person who gets a lot of attention, but I also feel they have that kind of quiet strength about them here. So I do feel it is, and I also feel the word intense keeps popping into my head. I feel like this person has a certain intensity about them. It could be a little bit intimidating as well. I feel like they're not an intimidating person, but sometimes I think if we meet someone, and it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to, by the way, but I feel like when we meet people who are kind of have that intensity about them, it can be a little bit intimidating. I feel that this person you're attracting here, Cancer, I feel like it's a new person, number one. Number two, I feel for most of you, you are attracting this person in the month of March. So they're probably not in your life yet. Although part of me feels like you already feel this person coming. So I feel like you already feel that this person is about to enter into your life. So damn, number one. But number two, I feel like this person, it's almost like they have to be intense. They could have a certain job that requires them to be intense. They could be something legal, like a lawyer, a judge, a prosecutor, could be a cop as well. Could also be, could also be like a entrepreneur, or I'm getting more like sales vibes. So they could be in sales. Whatever they do, I feel that they are kind of at the top of their game here, Cancer. So like I said, I feel like that's why they carry themselves in an intense way. But you have the King of Swords, Two of Cups, Strength card, Two of Cups, soulmate. So definitely a soulmate for you here. For others who are not interested in love, this is you right here. I feel like you are developing this intensity, and I feel this intensity is going to make you very successful. Even if this is love, Cancer, I feel like this is like a no BS type of energy that you are embracing. I feel like you are becoming more intense here with this energy, and this is going to allow you to kind of really stand out. Strength is like quiet strength. Strength represents soft control. Chariot represents hard control. So it's almost like there are no words needed with the Strength card. It's like you just are strong, and you project that energy. So I feel like you're projecting this very like strong energy. I don't know how else to say it. Love it, Cancer. Let's clarify this and see what we have going on for you here, Cancer. Make sure to drop a like on this video. I really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But Cancer, you have the Eight of Swords here coming up in the past, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Definitely, here's the love offer coming in for you. Eight of Swords, feeling very stuck. To me, this is a very clear reading. I feel that Eight of Swords is just saying you were stuck in the past on a past person. I feel like you were forced to let something go here with the Tower card. It's going to be different for all of you because I'm reading for like a bajillion of you, Cancers. But I feel for, that this could have been an uncomfortable ending that you experienced in the past. Again, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. Boundaries are going to be very important with this person, but it's almost like you're also having to put boundaries on yourself. Remember what I said. It's like I feel that for some of you, developing a hobby or just having something on the side that you work on that's not involving this person will make this last a lot longer and forever, probably. So I would just make sure that you have your own life, you have your own things, because I do feel this person coming in is very independent. But by not necessarily, it's not like they're trying to be independent. I feel like they have to because of like their job or because of something that they do. And it just requires this level of independence. Definitely making a love offer. You have the Ten of Wands. Like I said, a very hardworking energy here around this person. I do feel like they have a ton of responsibilities here with that Ten of Wands. But so I do feel this will be a very busy person. And, I feel like they have a lot of responsibility. Literally, I feel when you meet this person, they will have a job that requires a lot of responsibility. This is not some sort of, joker here. This is someone who's, and again, I feel like this is where this intensity is coming in with that Ten of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, Cancer. Six of Pentacles, very hard worker. I feel like they have good balance, though. Again, I feel like they will be able to make time for you. I feel like they're dead serious about you as well. I feel like they feel the intensity of this connection. I love the Eight of Pentacles for love because to me, the Eight of Pentacles is someone who's willing to work on something. It's like they're also willing to learn from this connection. They're willing to put the work in and they're willing to develop this to a certain point. So I feel this is a very significant connection. I feel this Six of Pentacles, again, what I would say here is make sure there's equal give and take. This person, again, I feel like this person is, part of me feels like it's you as well. It's kind of like the combination of your energy and their energy. But I feel like they're kind of wanting something where there's very equal give and take. And I feel like you want the same thing with the Six of Pentacles. I just get this feeling that like in the past, it's like you were all give with the Six of Pentacles. And then the person you were with was just like give. Like one time, So I feel that you have been in some very like out of balance connections. And I do feel this person is more kind of balanced. So that's the good thing. You have the Queen of Cups, tons of love here. I mean, that's you showing up there, Cancer, right next to this person. There you go. The Five of Swords, definitely let go of the past, like I said. And the Hangman, I feel like you've been waiting for this for a very long time. Again, I feel this is like an out-of-this-world connection, really. I don't know how else to say it because it's just very intense. But I would say that you have to Definitely let go of the past. It could be a Pisces coming in for you. You have the Three of Cups, definitely going to lead to a major celebration. Devil, I feel like you could be stuck to a Pisces or a Capricorn from the past. So that might be what you are releasing, is this like devil energy like we already talked about. And Queen of Swords, there you go, divine counterparts. I definitely feel this is like a new connection coming in for you here, Cancer. Yep, I feel like this person is, I feel like this exchange gifts card is just talking about the Six of Pentacles. I feel like equal give and take from this person. So I feel like they will give in a very, equal way. For others, I do see a lot of stuff about burdens this month for you, Cancer, but I feel like the burdens that you would be experiencing this month have to do with work or finance or the amount of work that you're doing. So I feel this solitude card, I don't really feel like it's talking about alone time. I feel like it's more talking about making sure to make time for things. That's the intuitive message I'm getting. And so I feel for some of you, even outside of love, I feel like you need to make time for doing something that you enjoy, even if it's just like an hour this month. I feel like it'll make all the difference in the world, because I do feel that you could also be very busy this month. It's like you're working very hard, and I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities with the Ten of Wands, but you are working towards something with that Eight of Pentacles here, Cancer. So what are you working towards here? Yeah, taking some sort of risk. Some of you could be like starting a business. You could be looking to start a job. You could be looking for a raise or promotion as well, I'm getting. So I do feel some of you are working very hard to raise up with that taking a risk card. But this is one heck of a reading. Like I said, intense as well. I feel out of breath, Cancer. So make sure to breathe as well. But this looks good. I like this. Actually, for you, even with the Tower as your center card, I feel like it's just a surprise. I feel like you're meeting someone that's unlike anyone you've met before. So pretty intense, but love it. So thank you for watching, Cancer. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, but thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.